This is a school teacher at a Richmond charter school who has been arrested on 29 counts of child molestation. The teacher in question is Anessa Paige Gower, 35 years of age, who is a biology teacher at Making Waves Academy. This story has so many twists and turns. Prosecutors allege that Gower engaged in numerous acts of a sexual nature with 7 minors, 7, between 2021 and 2022. According to a statement released by the DA's office on Friday, the allegations include sex acts with minors, inappropriate touching, and sharing sexually graphic photos over online platforms. Put up her picture again. Okay, that's the alleged monster. And I want to remind everyone that monsters come in all shapes and forms, okay? Now, you may think, well, this is a tragedy, but obviously an isolated incident at this school. It gets deeper. Nelson said that Gower has been terminated and the school has reached out to parents, students, and faculty to provide support where it might be needed. Gower is in custody with bail set at 1.19 million, okay? Now, I did some research on this. Less than 1% of institutions, we're talking about K through 12 education, will actually have to deal with a teacher who commits child molestation, less than 1%, all right? This school has dealt with it multiple times. Let's put up a picture of this monster. So the first monster is actually the second teacher to face charges for molesting a student at that same school. In 2017, that guy, Ronald Ginto, was convicted for abusing 12 students. The 12 boys sued Making Waves in 2015, alleging that the school knew or should have known that Ginto was dangerous, in part because he had been fired from a Boy Scouts program years earlier. The suit also alleged that Making Waves did not prevent Ginto from using his status as a teacher there to convince parents to sign their children up at Camp Epic. Not only do you have 2 educators in the same school, they were able to molest or allegedly molest multiple children during their tenure. Now, this is a systemic failure, okay? This is not just an isolated incident. There's an issue connected to this institution that must be unraveled. And remember, we've reported on many of these stories on Indisputable because I believe we got to shine a light to this stuff. I want to remind everyone that these predators seek opportunity to be trusted by kids. They seek these public trust opportunities and these positions. Now, the vast majority of school teachers would never engage in something like this. I was adopted by a school teacher. I know many of them, most of them, the vast majority are great people. But you have to know your teachers, all right? This guy already had a problematic past. Wild's thoughts on this?
Yeah, I mean, repeated incidents where multiple teachers are engaging in abusive behavior, you would think your antenna would be up after you get just one sort of accusation, let alone credible accounts of an employee engaging in this behavior. You would hope that the powers that be sort of implement some processes that allow for them to catch this kind of thing, but obviously they didn't. And you would hope that the proper people, man, are held to account, because something like this just can't happen. It just can't happen. Kids go to school to learn. This is about as vital a task as we have in our society, educating our kids. They can't be environments where they're being abused because they have no other choice. Children have to be educated, and so therefore we have to ensure that these places are safe and that we're weeding out people who are abusive to young people.
That's right. You got to enhance your systematic protocols for children.